to head towards the barbecue, but Nautilus Callista does not really spark a lot of joy into the Nico Draven. I mean, that is going to be so much lane pressure, and I think that they're going to have to require Pioshik in that bottom lane to really get any sort of advantage. K'Sante going to come in, the Dusante, as we like to say about Kwangdong Freak's longevity in this game, but the mid-game power of Xin Zhao Syndra might get them across. See what happens. Has spotted Bulldog, puts an orb on top of him, as Kwangdong all just going to sneak in here. I believe actually getting out of the way of BDD's vision also, but he does now finally see exactly what's going on. Pioshik just going to go in, and they do find a decent counter-strike onto the two members. It's already an absolute disaster for everyone, as Pioshik's just going to walk his way out. Decent rend value coming on through there for Deft, but they lose control of their jungle. And Bull is just going to throw a spinning axe at a red buff. That is going to be the outcome. Pioshik just moving straight towards.
They couldn't extend the invade anymore after, you know, Callista showed up. That's going to be the time in which you need to leave because she does an insane amount of damage there. But now Deft is backing. Cuz going for the contest here, doesn't have vision.
Yeah, and I think Cuz is going to notice that this Gromp is taken. So Pioshik just goes back.
Bulldog doesn't have a combat ultimate here, so we will see what they can get done as Equalizer.
Yeah, there's the Ignite down as well. And look at the items, Wolf. Look at the items. He picks up the Sorcerer's Shoes and just cooks the K'Sante. Kwangdong Freaks are going to be able to set up for this Drake, but Pioshik just waits for the wall to go down. Cuz taking a lot of damage from the Unleashed Power, and so he is out of this one. KT, they'll pick up where Kwangdong Freaks started.
Yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate for Kwangdong. Bulldog's timing of his ultimate a little bit too early to actually help them secure the dragon itself. And like I said, BDD, his ult does damage for KT, and they need to be able to stack these dragons very well.
Oh, well, this is looking scary as, oh my goodness, the terrifying Rumble just comes in, barbecues the Talia, and heads back towards the top side. Now we understand why this Rumble was picked so early in the draft. Like, I think Perfect was just feeling it.
Bulldog, so 2 kills early.
Oh, Seungmin.
Seungmin, his real name is Seungmin.
And gives Deft 2 targets to martially pose with. That's kind of cool. That's the real Jax, though, as he's not going to be able to find anything. Actually, very, very cute that he jumped to the Sentinel, but unfortunately just didn't work.
Yeah, not before that first item is put together here for BDD. KT going to get this second dragon now. And unfortunately, the big fear of the Draven getting a reset isn't real if they don't actually show up to the fight on time here. They had no prio to do so.
Yeah, and so this is just going to be taken. Looks like Kwangdong Freaks might try to get some sort of follow-up kill or something like that, but no. Bulldog not even going to pull the trigger on the Weaver's Wall as Mountain Soul. Okay, that's a bit of a scary one here, especially if, you know, we've spoken about this with Callistas that build Jack shows and stuff like that. It will be very difficult to kill a Callista. He must have been watching.
Cuz is fighting here. He doesn't know necessarily. Seems like he might have an inkling, though.
Yeah, Q going to miss there as Dudu might have missed that on purpose to try and bait Perfect in, and there is the counter-strike. Pioshik going to turn up, though. Flash comes through. Great positioning of the Equalizer, although they do get out of the way. It just doesn't matter, as now BDD, he's teleported in, unleashes the power towards Cuz as the Seismic Shove is decent for disengage, but Kwangdong Freaks not able to lock down.
Nice to pull him away from the Equalizers. Oh, Barrel.
There's a flash forward. Pop Blossom is going to come in, but Deft not actually affected by it. Whirling Death comes down. Barrel is just pulled out from the side, and now Deft is able to lock down that kill. Slowed down with the Rand. Barrel out of dashes, out of hooks, and so they're going to let the Nico live for now. But in the 2v2...
Yeah, it also means that it's really tough for him to actually do anything in terms of retreating and trying to play back towards Cuz. He has to kind of go for the all-in and hope to win. And this ends up being a really great flash there from Barrel, and then Deft follows up with the Fate's Call here, and then splits the damage, and is hoping for 2 kills here. Not quite able to get the second one there. Does rend for the slow, but Nico does escape. But still, nice attempt there from Quantum to turn things around, but they just did not expect Barrel to drop that ult.
Steel Caps purchased, but
I like that.
The added lethality in Deft's build, he does like to do this and then still goes other things as, oh dear, Quantum caught backing on a ward, and they're going to find the right one here as well. BDD locks down the Nico, can't be too tricky.
Now they have insane prio for Dragon. They're getting an extra charge on this Herald, it looks like, too. Equalizer dropped.
Yeah, Bull down to 50% health. What the heck? Quantum just... he's just gone. He just came back.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, there's another drive here for Beryl as 200 health left on Shelly, and she'll get another charge. Inhibitor turret at 17 minutes.
Forget perfect games, man. Perfect is having one on his own. He's got perfect KDA. He's leading the damage in this game, and now Cuz caught in this bottom lane.
Yeah, and he does actually throw, Pyosik throws Cuz into death. Not exactly optimal, but it doesn't really matter. Seismic Shove connects onto the Callista, but not able to do enough damage here as now the rest of KT are just going to pile forward. Decent Pop Blossom attempt, but he's just too squishy. Quantum not able to do anything. Fate's Call gets Beryl out of there, and now Dudu dashing forward. They do manage to lock down the kill onto Pyosik. That should be all they get off the back of this one. Remember, there is no turret in this area. All out here as the hook is too good. And now Bull trying to get that cash in. Deft is fighting him, and he does go down. BDD manages to get the kill in the end, but still some decent money over to the Draven. And without Rumble, it's a little bit more honest here in these scuffles. Yeah, banana brush control for the Kwangdong Freaks. That's what we want to be looking at as Beryl at full health. Celestial opposition at the ready as Equalizer on top of Bull once again. He's sort of just pushed against the wall, and the flash forward from Perfect. Whirling Death is decent as now Perfect kind of out of the fight, but Cuz is already dead. Deft able to lock down that one, and Quantum once again at 50%. Perfect just doesn't really care, man. He's going down low, but it doesn't really matter. Shape Split are going to be collected by Beryl, and there is Soul Point for KT. Yeah, that's 2 completed items. As now Weaver's Wall going to come on through. Pop Blossom looking for him, gets the shield, and that is about it. Seismic Shove does push Deft into the wall, but that scatter is fantastic. Bull, the Whirling Death is actually for him, and there goes Bulldog as well. Quantum taken down in an instant. The knock-up from Beryl. They are just chaining them one after the other, as, yeah, Dudu takes a little while to die, but Deft is going to be able to take him down, and a celebratory Equalizer. Hanging out here in this mid lane. Inhibitor still up and available as, of course, they only took the Inhibitor turret very early on, as Hook going to connect onto Dudu. Equalizer means that Bull is just out of this fight entirely, all out onto Deft, as he is going to be taken down, but still there is so much damage available from KT. BDD raining hell down upon them. Cuz is going to die. There is the stun onto Bulldog with a Scat of the Week, but the Seismic Shove is still there, and BDD will be taken down. The rest of the 3 on KT, though, they are still going to be able to take this Inhibitor. Inhibitor turret in trouble, and Bulldog not really going to be able to do too much as well. A little bit of a shame. I thought the Storm Surge could probably be made up for, but with an arm guard there, it's just not happening. As Quantum now going to look for an opportunity, another phenomenal Equalizer. Oh my god! If he had a Void Staff, then maybe they had have died, but he would have died himself if he didn't have that arm guard, so maybe, just maybe, he'll get away with it. Still, Bulldog's able to lock that one down, but that's a Mountain Soul now for KT, as Dudu's going to get engaged on a Hook going to connect there as well, and now Bull is in so much trouble, just knocked up over and over again. Deft finally catches up, and that is going to be the death of the Draven. Cuz knocked into the sky as well, and he's going to be the last kill. As well, I guess Bulldog is still here. He's just trying to take care of the base. Made it out unscathed. Oh, okay. Well, this is a bit of an engage onto Perfect. He looks for Bull, but he is going to be taken down. Cuz grabs that kill, as now Beryl looks for a little bit of a re-engage. Deft over the wall actually is going to be able to keep himself safe, and the Jax is going to go down. Another Seismic Shove is decent for the disengage, but Kwangdong Freaks, they just want out of this one. It's a 1-for-1 trade, though, and honestly,
probably just pushing that vision and trying to get additional information.
Oh dear, there's the Hex Flash over the wall. Dudu not exactly the prime target, but they'll take whatever they can get. As Quantum looking for a re-engage angle. There's the all-out to get him out of there, and that is actually going to work. Pyosik down to 50%. Wind becomes lightning as Dudu maybe don't go too far forward, my friend. He'll get knocked up and taken down. Fate's Call now for the re-engage. As Quantum, he'll try and dash cannon his way out, but there's another dash here for the Xin Zhao. And now Cuz on that flank angle going to be spotted by the vision, and they cannot just go in one by one, especially not when KT are this far ahead.
Yeah, and to give Quantum a little bit of credit, I mean, when your game is this lost and you have no map control, the Nico is going to die a lot.
As Scatter the Weak onto Bull, managing to find that target. Kind of ridiculous there from BDD as these Nexus turrets just fall down. It's the end of the game, guys. We'll see where the KT go for some more kills, as that is a really nice Q3, to be honest, out of Dudu, but the Scatter the Weak is going to come through. Bull is going to be the last one to die, and then the Nexus will be finished off. KT getting some revenge over the Kwangdong Freaks after round 1. And in my headcanon, Wolf, I have a feeling that Perfect, after the game, just types to Quantum and says, "Don't worry, buddy. Doesn't matter if you go 0-7, it gets better from here."
Yeah.